It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 16th of December. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather unseasonably mild for the first half of this week. We'll have some rain around mainly Wednesday and then much colder air by the weekend. But what about Christmas? A lot of stuff in the house here, a lot of new data. So let's talk about it and review things together. Here's the upper air look this morning. Kind of a wavy flow over in the northern states. Got a trough coming into the northeast. Pretty good short wave approaching the Midwest, but down here things are fairly quiet. We've got rain as close as Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and northern Tennessee. That's the radar composite early this morning. And I think the day today for Alabama should be dry, but we might see a few showers around tonight and tomorrow, mainly over the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. We are way above the freezing mark early this morning. Temperatures are generally in the 50s across the state. We're expecting highs in the upper 60s and low 70s today. Will be very mild through Wednesday. Check the watch warning map this morning. Some fog issues for the Midwest, up around Des Moines, Chicago. Some winter weather advisories for parts of Pennsylvania, over toward New York City, and also back in the northwest United States. We're not expecting any severe weather despite this warmth, which is good. This is the severe weather outlook through tonight. Maybe some thunder tonight and a few scattered pockets over north and west Alabama and points west, but again, nothing severe. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow and on day 3, Wednesday. Maybe some thunder north and west of Alabama, but again, thankfully, despite this unseasonably mild weather, no severe storms expected. We'll check the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week, Christmas Eve. And again, it's a tight gradient there, roughly along Interstate 20. South Alabama, nothing. South of Interstate 20. To the north, maybe 1 inch for the Shoals. 0.8 of an inch for Huntsville. A little bit for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, but probably not very much. So model fans, let's take it day by day. Here's the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 3. Again, we got a ridge over the Gulf of Mexico. We got a pretty good short wave coming into the Great Lakes. And again, the day should be generally dry for Alabama. Occasionally cloudy, very mild, highs upper 60s and low 70s. Any rain to the north. This is the high-res HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock, showing showers and maybe some thunder over parts of Tennessee, North Mississippi, and Arkansas. Tomorrow, a chance of showers for about the northern third of the state, north of Interstate 20. South Alabama will stay dry. We stay very mild, highs around 70. The sky will feature more clouds than sun. Then Wednesday, we'll have a chance of rain statewide. Again, the better rains over the northern part of the state. And again, there could be a thunderstorm, but no severe storms expected. We stay very mild, the high close to 70. Thursday, a cooler, drier air mass drops in. The sky becoming partly to mostly sunny with highs back in the upper 50s and low 60s. This is Friday. We'll start the day in the 30s. The high will be in the 50s, very seasonal. What about the weekend? This is Saturday. Even colder air drops in, but we're dry. The low Saturday morning should be in the upper 20s in many areas. The high Saturday will be in the 40s, and the same thing on Sunday. For most locations, lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s. So at this point, the weekend cold and dry. Here's a week from today, Monday the 23rd of December. A ridge begins to build, and again, the air begins to modify, so we start to warm up. We're still dry. Now, again, Monday morning will be below freezing, but the high should be close to 50. So let's look at Christmas Day. What do you say? This is the middle of next week, Wednesday evening, the 25th of December. Now, this is the GFS, and it depicts pretty good trough back in the southwest United States. And if this solution is right, the day would be dry. And again, highs in the mid to upper 50s and lows in the around 40. But the European says, well, wait a minute here. It's going to rain on Christmas Day. Talk about some model madness here. So the European is suggesting Christmas Day will be cloudy with periods of rain and highs in the 50s. So you got the American GFS that's dry. You got the European that's wet. And we often say, which is true, the European tends to be a little more reliable at this point. So we'll kind of lean toward that idea in the forecast. So Christmas Day, at this point, mostly cloudy, maybe some rain around with highs in the 50s, which is seasonal for Alabama. If you're new here, that's the average for the end of December, highs in the 50s. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble, the mean about 1.5 inches between now and the end of the month, end of the year. Temperatures, it's the old roller coaster ride. This is the national blend of models for the next 10 days. For Birmingham, your number could vary. Highs up there close to 70 today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Then back in the 50s on Thursday and Friday, then highs in the 40s over the weekend, with lows down in the 20s. So the pre-Christmas weekend will be cold, but then we warm back up. And again, this is an ensemble approach using all the different global models. You can see for Christmas Day for Birmingham, the NBM for now showing a high of 58 after a morning low of 42. And then back up to 62 on Thursday, December the 26th. And the long-range guidance, 8 to 14 days out, December 23rd through the 29th. Now, a lot of the country above average. Understand red on this map in December is not like red in August. But still, no evidence of any Arctic air intrusions out there toward the end of this month. On this date in the year 2000, had a horrible EF4 tornado that came through the southern and eastern part of the city of Tuscaloosa. This was the first one that we really captured live on one of our old tower cams. This is the old tower that was the Channel 33 tower in the eastern part of Tuscaloosa. This was about 1 o'clock on that Saturday, December 16, 2000, 9 days before Christmas. Very tragic situation. We had 11 fatalities. This thing was on the ground for about 20 miles. And it came through the Bear Creek Trailer Park, south of Tuscaloosa, down Highway 69, 82. And just a horrible day. Obviously, the warning was good, but many people were out Christmas shopping and they were busy and didn't hear it. This is some of the damage around Hillcrest Meadows, a neighborhood near Hillcrest High School in the southern part of Tuscaloosa. But again, 11 fatalities. And of course, this picture defined the event. This was taken by Michael Palmer of the Tuscaloosa News on the front page of the Tuscaloosa News the Sunday after this happened. And the man is Michael Harris. That's the Bear Creek Trailer Park, and he's carrying out what seems to be a lifeless body. That's Whitney Crowder. She was 6 years old. And Whitney survived. And she's doing just fine. She's married. They're a military family, and she has kids of her own now. But again, Mr. Harris was certainly one of the heroes of that day. But that really defined it right there. But we're thankful that Whitney survived. She lost her father and her baby brother. Those were 2 of the 11 deaths. This is a map of the tornado track, and you can see it came right across highways 69 and 82, came out across Interstate 5920, out there a little to the east of Cottondale, but it was down again for about 18, 19, 20 miles. But that was on this date in 2000, just another reminder that this is tornado season, November through May in Alabama. All right, we're still in school this week. Last week of schools for the year, going to be at Moody Elementary School this morning in Tuscaloosa, or in St. Clair County. What, Tuscaloosa County? St. Clair County at Moody. Tomorrow, going to be up in Madison, Mill Creek Elementary School. Looking forward to that. Wednesday, Chelsea Park Elementary in Shelby County. And then Thursday, I'll be at Breakthrough Charter School down in Marion. That's a great school. Love coming to see my friends there. And no program. Friday's going to be a crazy day. That'll be the end of school for everybody. They'll be doing the end of school parties. We'll be doing a special Weather Brains at 9:30 a.m. on Friday. We're going to record next week's show Friday morning at 9:30. It'll be a midday special. And then, of course, tonight is this week's show. And if you're a weather geek, dweeb, nerd, dork, or weenie, join us, Weather Brains. YouTube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast. We do those every Monday night. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on the TV side. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.